put 2 new plugs in this thing, and then he's going to poke it. Alright, so we pulled out 5 and 6. 5 is the leanest one on this motor, so put new plugs in that, brand new. And we'll hop in there, and he's gonna bring it up on the brake, not trans brake, just foot brake, and run through it one time, and then just shut it off and coast over to the side. You just see the fuzzes up there driving around. Well, Mike, I mean, we could back up, but you ain't got that's so rough.
That ain't nowhere near enough room, and it's super rough.
Yeah. Okay, so Colton needs a plug reading, but we don't need tickets. We're over here at Mike White's. This is private property, but not all police officers see it that way.
Yeah. Especially when they look down the road and see black marks and front end tilted forward with a scoop on it.
This is true. So yeah, it was quiet enough he didn't hear that. I can at least pull a plug. Alright, well, we got the plugs out, got the other ones back in. I'm going to set that right there. And we are going to use on back to the house. So, that cop was sitting right up there at the top waiting on us to come out. But, he didn't pull out behind us. We ain't doing nothing, that's private property anyway. But still, we got our plug reading, we're heading back to the house. I cranked the boost controller up just a little bit. Still 14. It's quick. It's fast. That's spinning. Yeah. Yeah, it was still. All right. Well, Truck Wars is next Friday and Saturday?
Yeah.
Next Friday and Saturday. So we're putting new calipers and brake lines and stuff on this. Got it at 14.5 pounds right now. We're going to take it tomorrow to Shady Side and shake it down and see how it does. Play with suspension. Get us a baseline, and then we'll be going. South Carolina. Got the brakes and stuff on the S10. And as you can see, this is Colton's new fuel line that goes back to the new fuel cell. Oh, look at that. Got a sending unit, which ain't hooked up yet. But that's a return line. That's a feed line. Goes to the big pump. Much better. More flow, more volume, more power. All right, he's going to just kind of lean on it a little bit. See how the brakes feel. Going to Shady Side tomorrow morning. The official first track day of 2021. Well, yeah, first track day since the stupid Rona mess hit. Is it good? Alright, he gave her a light little poke just to make sure the brakes worked, and now she's loaded up, and tomorrow we go to Shady Side. Okay, so next weekend is Truck Wars, and this is the first race since
Can't wait to get there.
the Rona hit.
Yeah, for them Coronas.
First time to the track since the Rona.
Yeah, I talked about earlier, it's been almost a year since we've been.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Yeah, it'd be so nice to be down there.
But it is March.
Not because of that, but because of
That's 21st.
fixing other stuff.
That's 21st.
Yeah, today's 21st.
Yeah, 21st.
March 21st, Shady Side, 2021. Well, that was the fastest pass to date by far.
On
That
first
was
pass.
first pass.
Easy
Yeah.
pass, too.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah, nice.
He short shifted, he run it out, and it was straight as could be. Perfect. Can't show the time slip, but it's, trust me, it's a whole lot faster than what it did before.
Little jitters.
Yeah, I got him too.
It's fast.
Did you turn off the GoPro?
Yeah.
All right.
I had to move it to make sure it's paused.
That's fine.
Pass that. It's sweet. That's
Yeah.
perfect burnout,
Yeah.
man. That done good.
See, all that street dynoing pays off.
Oh, yeah. Suspension didn't leave it on. It didn't go this way or that
Dude,
way.
It
it
probably
went,
needs more separation.
it just,
Yeah,
yeah, but it didn't spin.
Yeah.
You ain't left in boost yet.
True.
So
Yeah.
fastest pass
Yeah.
ever.
Left good. I thought it was going to spin. You come up and it's like, and I was like, well, it'll let go.
That's only leaving us 6 pounds of boost. If you can leave it 10 or something.
Yeah.
I told this, I said it looks the same, but I bet it's quicker that time because they can watch it this way.
Once I got down there, I was like, I definitely didn't leaving boost the first time.
Oh no, no. It come up perfectly straight, just eased them down.
Good.
So fastest ET ever, and huge jumps from what it was before.
Yeah.
Fastest 60 foot ever, fastest mile an hour ever, and everything is doing great. We're fixing to turn it up a little bit.
Yep.
I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna pull the plug and read the plug. I'm gonna turn it up. We're gonna go up a couple more PSI and leave the timing with the water method exactly where it is.
Ready?
Yeah.
About 17.
All right, so that last pass, it popped, and Dad came down. He was like, "Sounded like I blew the tube off." Well, good call, Dad. Yeah.
It just didn't sound like plugs. I said, well, it did sound like it did beside me.
Yeah, just that loud pop. Pow. But yeah, see what happened is when this is gone, this thing is way rich. I bet that thing wasn't tight neither. It ain't got a lip on that.
Now, David, boost found another hole. Well, you put this on.
So we'll fix this tube, tighten the crap out of it, and see what
Put this
happens.
on.
Alright, well, we got it fixed. It blew that intake tube off and went completely rich, and it's what popped it. Alright, so it just blows the tubes off every time it gets above 16 psi, which sucks. So we'll have to figure out how to fix that. Put some, weld some ends or something on them tubes. Put like a lip so it'll hold. It blew the tube off again.
Yeah.
It's
over here though.
Yeah, it's cause we got straight. There's no lip
They're
on
just
them.
aluminum pipe.
Yeah.
They're not made for boost or anything. So we just need to go through and weld some.
And that time he didn't leave him boost. I think he's just trying to get the tree, see what would happen.
Yeah.
So. All right, but the suspension works great.
Yeah, suspension works great.
I could
First try.
I could tell the difference when leaving in boost and not leaving in boost.
Yeah.
It come up like that far versus up and carry. But he's only leaving at 6 pounds anyway. But all right, we're going to load it up and fix some stuff. Not bad. It went, I can't tell you the number because he's going to go race, so I can't tell everybody what it runs, but it's a whole sight faster than it's been before. And if anybody's seen before, it was running 650s. So it's quick. And that ain't all she's got. All right, that's a wrap. We're going to load it up and head on. All right, so we got back from Shady Side, and I was reviewing the footage with what I call my data logger, which is just the GoPro that I mounted inside the truck. And you could tell that the turbos were taking way too long to get into boost. Like it wasn't getting full boost till it was like, you know, maybe 100 foot out. And like about 5,600 RPM. So we come back and ordered different turbos. These have a smaller turbine and a larger compressor than the GT45. So we're gonna take this stuff up the road, shake it down, see how it does. But this should make everything way more efficient and get into boost a whole lot faster and make this motor run as good on 10 pounds as it was running at 14 pounds, or it may even run better. But that right there, turbo size and matching the turbos to the motor is very key. Well, the first ones we went to was a T3, T4, and they were too little. So the second set was a GT45, and they were, too big on the turbine. The compressor was fine, just the turbine was way too big. Just did not spool, was not responsive. They worked, but not as efficient as they should have worked. So these, we're going to take us up the road here in a little bit and shake it down, but this thing should be a whole different animal with these turbos on it. It really should. It should be faster response. It'll make more power at lower boost. It ought to do everything with these. So we got them on there. Went ahead and done the exhaust and stuff for them with the evac deal. I know a lot of people don't think that evac works, but on this one it works great. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna hop in the truck and go up the road and shake it down. But you could tell, like I said, you could tell in the GoPro, like you'll see in this video before when we were at Shady Side, and he gets up on the trans brake. Now these will probably still leave it about the same PSI, but it'll all come in faster. And with it being bigger and more efficient and everything else, it'll pull more volume, more air, cram it in there, and it'll make more power at lower boost than the turbos that were too big were doing. So, but you can see in the video when he comes out, he gets on the trans brake or whatever else and bumps, it's about 5 or 6 PSI, and it comes out and it just doesn't have the sound. Like, it's almost like it ain't got enough timing, but I know the timing's right because I read the plugs and the plugs are perfect. So I know it just ain't getting the boost like it needs to. So slap these bad boys on there and see what they do. Should be a whole different motor with these. All right, we're gonna go up the road and test the new turbos. We're just running off of gate spring pressure for the boost right now.
Ready?
Yeah. That was only 5 pounds of boost. That was only 5 pounds of boost.
feel how quick that sucker come in?
Yeah.
Oh, this thing is bad, dude.
Yeah.
It is bad. Man, this thing is crazy. You ever felt it like that before?
No.
No. I turned the boost back down.
Alright, ready?
Yeah. That's 10 pounds. It comes in so quick now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like just there. Man, it's a whole different truck.
Oh yeah.
It is. I've never felt it like that. It's just crazy. We was talking about the Goldilocks and the Three Bears. One
With
turbo
the
just too little, one turbo just too big, but that middle turbo was just right. Oh, it's wicked. I'm here to tell you, that sucker is fast. It ain't never felt like that. Like it just pulls, and it's spinning the whole time.
Yeah.
Like it's pulling that hard while spinning. It's gonna pick up. I mean, it did a killer 60 foot before, but it's fixing to really.
Yeah.
If we can get it to stick like this, it's gonna be on. So glad they postponed the truck wars.
I know.
All right, we ain't got my steering wheel that I had in the 74. Ain't Colton put it in this, that way he's got his bump button. All right, we're about to test his bump box. See if we can get this. It's a smooth stage. We'll see if we can get this thing adjusted to where it'll actually move the truck in with him still being on the trans brake. Too much boat. That's 10 pounds. Look at that.
It would have kept going.
That's 10 pounds. Like that ain't nothing. Oh. Oh, that's so funny. Dad in that Suburban. That Suburban runs so good. It's so cool. It's awesome. It rolls like white smoke out the side of it. That's because it ain't been run enough, so it's kind of built up in there. Well, is it faster?
Yeah, it feels
It's
faster.
making a lot more power.
Yeah.
All right, now we're about to test the bump box again. We went back and checked the wire, and one of the connectors was a little loose. That's why it wasn't working. So now it's all connected and everything seems to be good. So we're going to test the bump box. Yeah. Yeah, that was it.
It's so weird.
Yeah, I know.
Was it better?
Yeah.
On 10 pounds.
You know what it ran?
Dude, I told you. Look at this guy. Look, he's out of breath.
You know, 60 foot.
Dude, that thing
Dude,
left.
that is freaking
That
awesome,
thing
man.
left beautiful. It was like, bang. Just
He left on you, you run him down. That was one of their quick cars.
Yeah.
it went way out there. It was,
Oh, God, that felt so good.
I could see the damn springs. It was like, yeah.
Dude, nobody we know wants none of that.
No. 10 pounds in the.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you.
10 pounds.
That's what my math told me.
It didn't shoot on the RPMs as quick as that one time.
Because it was stuck. It was sticking and taking it. Dude, I was telling that I was so proud of you. You done so good on that tree like that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's a 0.3 reaction. You got video? Oh, yeah, they're leaving. Oh, man.
Best money you ever spent
Yes. Getting the right turbos.
is the way to do it.
He said it popped because it was on.
It was on the two-step for a little long,
I
but
heard about it when it went boom.
what was so cool, Colton was like waiting on dude. I was like, is he getting on the two? He's like, no, he's waiting and
I was
waiting.
waiting for him to bump it and go in. Dude, that bump box is so awesome.
Yeah.
You rolled right in and it was on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk down here, but that's killer, man.
Oh, man.
Do you want to turn it up? All right.
No, not yet.
Yes. He just run a 4-second Mustang.
Awesome.
He just run a 4-second Mustang.
And he
He
kept
was
up
holding.
with it.
Yeah, he was holding off. It broke up a little bit up top and changed plug. He was right. Well, last pass, it broke up a little bit up top, which it's a plug. We didn't change plugs, but it went way faster than it did. It's hands down the fastest truck it's ever been.
Yeah. And 60.
10 pounds boost, absolutely killer. Just street truck. That's pretty good.
Pump gas.
Yeah, pump gas street truck. Like I know I can't tell. I have to bleep out the times.
Actually,
But-
it's like it's come off the street.
Yeah, exact. It just backed it off,
That was
pulled
a-
from the street. But all right, that is a success. Colton was after that first pass, and he was pumped. Went back for a second one. They're running a bunch of cars, the Shady Side Outlaw, so he only got 2 passes, but that's a win.
Down here tonight. There's a lot of people.
Yeah, a bunch of
Yeah.
people. But I mean, that's pretty awesome. We're gonna go back. I'm gonna pull a plug, read a plug, look at everything. I'm gonna run through the carburetor, and we're gonna flare them ends
the
on the
tubes.
inlet tubes, so we can turn the boost up. But
She's working.
the bigger, smaller turbo changed everything.
Yeah,
Yes.
they pull up good. That's good.
Yeah.
Just like
And,
Justin said.
and he's only leaving at 5 pounds, and it is just carrying him out there. The last car he run was a 4-second Outlaw car, and Colton was ahead of him for a little while.
Right before the 60 foot.
Yeah.
It's actually, they're up at the 60 foot, but it's still clipping the line.
And there ain't no shame in getting passed by a 4-second car. Ain't no shame in that. But that's a good day right there.
Good night to train.
He went nice and straight. Everything's safe. Everything's good.
He had a lot of pressure on him. He bumped it in just right, did his thing, and fucking.
I ran a Southeast Gasser's car.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Put a spanking. Don't bring an NA car to a turbo fight. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Unless you got like 1,000 cubic inches.
Yeah, never sent NA to do a turbo job.
Thus proving automatics are quicker.
Yeah.
That's proving us poor boys are quicker.
Yeah.
But that's hilarious.
He'll be all right.
I love
Camper on him.
it. Yeah, put the camper on him.
Nobody told him to come up there. It's his own choice.
I was up there by myself and he rode in next to me. So
How many camper links was that?
quite a few.
How many camper links did he put on him? Oh, hilarious.
That's gonna be the saying, we put the camper on you.
Exactly, we put a camper on you. How many campers? In a street truck, folks.
Pump gas.
Pump gas street truck.
Radials.
Yeah. All right, cool. I'm gonna call it good there and wrap it up, and we're head back yon way.
Well, we gotta go back down.
Yeah, well, I know. All right, well, that's a wrap on our Shady Side Thursday test tune festivities.
End of the night.
Oh yeah. Truck just keeps getting faster, leaps and bounds.
Running good.
Everything we did to pick it up exactly like it was supposed to.
They ain't even turned the screw on tonight.
Should have put new plugs in it, but
Yeah, but
Yeah, old plugs have got something to say.
those are the plugs we cleaned off at Carrie's.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wire brush special.
Yeah. And a torch.
But
Cooled off, it wasn't crank cooled off long, but it's still sticking good.
Yeah.
It ain't too cold down here.
it's good. 59 degrees is what that thing says.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Good deal.
But Colton, that was his first time ever leaving on Pro Tree with his bump box, and he did
Yeah,
fantastic.
he done good. Done
So
good.
hats off to you. That was awesome.
I'm proud of him. He done good.
That thing's awesome.
No pressure.
Yeah, the pressure was on, but there's no pressure.
I felt more pressure than he feels.
Oh, so did I.
I'm tense up like a fucking fat pig.
Every time he does something that I say, like let's swap turbos or let's try this, let's try that, it makes me super nervous because I'm afraid it's not going to do what I think it'll do. And then when it does it, it's awesome. But there's always that fear that it'll fall on his face and do something dumb.
Well, if it doesn't work, then we tried.
Yeah.
It worked though.
That's how you figure out what works and what doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
That's the number of this shit. That little book.
Yeah.
That little learning curve, boy, you got it.
I'm just happy that it's doing what I set out, like what
we figured it out
what
to
you
do.
expect it to do, and it does it at low boost, only 10 pounds,
Yeah.
Yes.
which means at 20 it's going to be an animal.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot into it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
At 10 pounds and pump gas 93
Yep.
through a blow-through carburetor street truck. Awesome.
He can still go get a sandwich.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, no, worked out good. Good damn night.
Yes.
Funny thing. Funny thing. A big crowd. I like the big crowd down here. It's cool. I love when it
Yeah.
pile in. Like, that's awesome.
People just
Feel a
having
little
good
bit of
time.
electricity in there when you get a bunch of people.
Oh yeah.
Good.
And Dennis come down, Jimmy come down,
Everybody
Bob come down, everybody come down,
seen
watch.
everybody again. Hell yeah.
It's cool. Real
Bob
cool.
retired. That way to go, man.
Yeah,
Everybody's in good mood, enjoying life.
that's it.
Yep.
But in all seriousness, prayers for Cynthia.
Yeah,
Wayne's
Cynthia was
girlfriend.
awesome.
She's not
Yeah.
doing good, and all the bullshit aside and all that stuff. I mean, prayers for her. I don't see nobody go through that stuff. I know what it's like, and everybody just keep praying for her. She's not doing good, but I just want to say that it's all serious, the whole worship side.
That woman was always nice to us.
She's a
Yeah.
good lady, bless her heart, and she's as fine as it can get. And it's-
Cynthia Phillips.
Yep, she's a good lady, man. So
She drove that flyer power
yeah,
car.
flyer power. Y'all keep thinking about her, and you know she's hanging in there. So just keep on praying.
Yeah.
That's all. That's it.
So on that note, that's a wrap.
That's right.
That's right.